Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see from the title of today's video, I am doing a bonding video. I am so freaking anxious right now. I have been anxious non-stop like yesterday and now this morning, and I'm just like really nervous for the outcome but also super excited. But before I get started with this video, I would like to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Petcanva. So as you guys can probably see from my shirts and my phone case and the picture behind me and the blanket behind me, Petcanva really hooked me up, and I am going to show you guys some of the amazing things that they sent me and let you guys know how you can get these products for yourself. So if you don't know what Petcanva is, they are the industry leader in personalized pet products. All you need to do is upload a picture of your pet. So I uploaded a picture of my two guinea pigs, Salem and Kijo here, and they will create a one-of-a-kind handcrafted art piece that you can print on pretty much anything you can imagine. They have some best sellers like canvases here. So this is the one that I'm going to show you. So it has their names at the top, and it's this really, really nice high quality frame. And Salem and Kijo are right here at the bottom. And then behind me, I will show you in a bigger view, but I have this amazing, amazing blanket with their faces on it. The blanket is so thick and really, really nice quality. I have been using it every single day since getting it. It is such a nice blanket. Then I don't know if this is my favorite. It's hard to choose a favorite. This phone case right here. So we have Salem at the top, Kijo at the bottom, and then this like checkered pink print in the background, and you guys know like I love the color pink, so this was absolutely perfect. And it is a really nice sturdy phone case. I have dropped my phone probably 5 times since putting this phone case on, and it really protects my phone really well. And then lastly, of course, as you can see, is my t-shirt. So they put my pigs on a t-shirt. Who does not want a t-shirt with their animals on it? So it doesn't have to be just guinea pigs. You can upload a picture of any of your animals and they can make a pet portrait or anything you want from it. So it was super simple. You just upload your photo and you receive artwork approval within 48 hours. You use a personal portal to approve the artwork and see the progress of your order. And then you can choose from a variety of products like blankets, canvases, t-shirts, phone cases, towels, pillows, tote bags, puzzles, and more. There's so many options. This is a great way to show love for your pet, is putting a picture of your pet on absolutely everything. And they want to make sure that you're 100% happy, so you can request as many changes as you need until you get that final product that you really like. Your customized artwork is customized and unique to you. Their artists professionally capture your pet's one-of-a-kind traits and puts them into art. So if you guys do purchase from them, let me know. Tag them in your photos, tag me in your photos of the products you get. I would love to see what your products look like. If you guys are interested in purchasing something from Petcanva, I will have a link for them down below. If you use the code AlyssaNPets at checkout, or go to petcanva.vip/AlyssaNPets for 25% off the site. So once again, that's petcanva.vip/AlyssaNPets, or the code AlyssaNPets at checkout to get 25% off. Once again, thank you so much to Petcanva for sponsoring this video, and let's go ahead and get into it. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I kind of posted about it on Instagram and kind of discussed it in like my Instagram lives and stuff, how I've always wanted to bond all of my females together and Kevin and the girls together, as I do have 4 females and 1 neutered boar. So if you guys are new to my channel, I have tried to bond my neutered boar with Pumpkin and Spice in the past like 2 or 3 times, and every single time it has gone wrong. So that is why I ended up getting Kevin some baby friends who he ended up getting along with. I've had so many people tell me that like herd bondings are a lot different than putting a single boar with 2 females who are already bonded. So if I put all of the females together with Kevin, the bonding may not be as bad as it used to be. I've always wanted to have a herd. I've always wanted to have just one big cage with a bunch of guinea pigs in it. I just figured it would not hurt to try to bond all of my girls and Kevin together so I can make one big cage and kind of save more time and energy by only having to clean one big cage instead of 2 separate ones. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be bonding Kevin and the girls. I'm going to be doing it in this room that I'm currently in. This is my office. The reason I'm doing it in this room is because this is a complete neutral territory. There are no smells of other guinea pigs in here. It's completely neutral. There would be no concerns of any of the guinea pigs like smelling other pigs. So I bought some waterproof shower liners to put on my floor because I want to protect this beautiful carpet that I spent a lot of money on. And I also bought some new grids to make the bonding pin. I bought brand new grids because I didn't want to take the chance of any of the old grids that I have having any type of smells of any other guinea pigs. Since they're females, they're not going to be as territorial as males are, but there are a lot of females that can be aggressive and are territorial as well, just like males are. I do have a fairly aggressive female pig. Her name is Spice, and she's pretty much the reason why her and Kevin did not get along, because she is very girl boss. Like, she wants everybody to bow down to her. So we'll see how this bonding is going to go. Like I said, I'm super nervous, but the last bonding I did with Kevin, Pumpkin, and Spice lasted like 6 hours. So if that lasted 6 hours, I have a feeling that this group bonding will do a lot better. Alright guys, I just finished building the bonding pin. We have a 4x7, and then at the bottom down here I had to cut out a little L so I could open my door properly. I have Kevin and the babies inside of that little carrier right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out and let them run around, and then I'm going to go get Pumpkin and Spice, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. Alright, I'm gonna go get the girls.
Okay.
Babysit them for me.
Hi Kev. Hi Salem. Hi Kijo. Alright, we're about to bring Pumpkin and Spice into the bonding pen. You guys better be on your best behavior. Be nice to each other. If you get along, you're gonna go in a really big cage. You're gonna have lots of toys, tons of room to play. You're gonna have more friends. It's gonna be a great time. Just get along. It's gonna be good. You're gonna have 2 new girls. That'll be an experience. Kev, you're gonna have more friends. I know that Spice can cause issues, but it's gonna be okay. This time gonna be around. It's gonna be good. We're all gonna be peaceful. We're gonna get along. Plenty of room to run around. See, the cage is much bigger. You guys like it? Yes.
Were you talking?
Just had a full-on like pep talk with all them.
I heard you talking. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I'm gonna shit my pants. I can sit right here.
That's perfect.
I have this big thick blanket. Look, Kevin's like waiting. Oh my god, I don't even want to take them out.
So this is Pumpkin?
Yep. I'm gonna let them do their moment. Her hair's standing up.
My heart's racing.
I know. Kevin's not being aggressive though.
That's good.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh my god, look at their colors together.
Everyone looks so good.
Alright guys, here is where we started with the bonding. So for a little while everything was pretty normal and everything was okay. As you can see, they're like all eating together in a circle. Like, my heart was dying. This was so cute. And then Kevin and Spice started doing their little moment. That wasn't that bad though, because Kevin, as you can see, backed down. So I was like, okay, that wasn't bad. Like, Spice was just mad that he was eating her food and he backed down to her. So I was like, that's a good sign. So I just kept going and it was doing okay for a while, and then everybody kind of started having their own little tiffs, and I got some of it on camera, like right here. You could see Spice showing her teeth to Kevin, and then Kevin once again ran away and backed down. So I was like, this is good. Maybe if Kevin keeps backing down, we won't have any issues. And then this went on for a while now. Alright, so it was pretty calm for a little while, and then Spice started getting really angry at everybody, and here we go with Spice and Kevin again, kind of charging up at each other. I ended it right there. Maybe I ended it too soon, but then she went over to Salem and just bit her in the face for literally no reason, and she kept doing that. She would like get in a fight with one pig and then they would back down, and then she would go over to another pig and bite them, and she was going to each pig and just biting them over and over and over again, and nobody was really fighting her back. As you can see right here, Spice just literally bit Salem in the face for no reason. Like, Salem showed no signs of any type of aggression, and Spice just literally kept biting Salem. It was really sad. I stopped the camera for a little bit, and a little bit went down. So Pumpkin and Kijo kind of went head to head together, and then Kijo's lip got cut just a little bit, so there was some blood. So I took her out, I cleaned up the cut, and the bleeding has stopped, so I went ahead and put her back in because there was no tornadoes or anything like that. Just a little bit of blood, nothing too insane. Her lip just got cut just a tiny bit. It's not bleeding anymore. She's eating just fine, as you can see. And Kevin's grooming himself right now, which is a good sign. It seems like the females are the ones having the issues, which is a bit weird considering I figured it would be Kevin, because Kevin's always been the aggressor in the past situations, but it seems like it's all of the females trying to establish dominance with each other. So I'm just gonna let it keep going for a little bit and keep you guys updated. It's only been like 20 minutes, so this is gonna be a long day. Alright, I kept the camera going again. It was fine for a little bit. We just had some chasing, some more eating. I kept distracting them with some like cilantro and parsley to kind of just calm them down a little bit, but every single time that food went away, they definitely started fighting. As you can see here, once again, Salem is showing no signs of aggression. She's just sitting there, and Spice just started getting angry with the babies. Then she just bit Kijo in the butt, and then she started chasing Kijo. Kijo was screaming. She was terrified, and I absolutely hated seeing all of this go down. There they go, they're fighting again. They launched at each other. And that's when it really started, the launching, and it kept getting worse and worse, and all of a sudden, all of the pigs were fighting each other. It got pretty bad. Alright guys, so I think it's been another like 30 minutes since I last updated you. We had some chasing that I didn't get on camera. Kevin and Spice started chasing each other. No launches, but Spice is definitely showing teeth to him, but he keeps backing down. The issue that I'm having is that Spice is just extremely mean towards everybody. Salem will just be sitting there doing nothing, and Spice will literally walk up and just bite her in the butt for no reason. Kijo's not moving since she got bit. She's completely fine. There's no more blood or anything. I think she's literally just scared right now. Let me see if I can get it on camera. Salem will literally just sit there, and Spice will walk up and just bite her for literally no reason. Salem has not showed any type of aggression. Salem has been very submissive, just running and hiding the entire time. I don't know, like, Spice is the issue here. Everybody else is getting along. Pumpkin is getting along with the babies. She was really licking the babies. Kevin's getting along with Pumpkin. Everyone's getting along except for Spice. So, just kind of waiting for Spice to realize that it's okay to, like, calm down and that nobody's here to, like, hurt her. Kevin is now laying down in the middle of the playpen, and we're just gonna let it keep going. If there's, like, tornadoes that start happening and, like, blood being drawn, like a lot more blood, then I'm going to end the bonding. But just a little lip cut warrants for it to keep going, in my opinion, because nobody's hurt. She's still eating fine and everything like that. So we're just going to keep it going. I'll keep you guys updated in a little bit. This past hour has been so stressful. Okay, so as you can see, Kevin, Salem, and Kijo, Kevin and the babies are still back here. So a lot happened. I did not get it on camera, of course. I only have one SD card and my camera battery dies pretty quickly. So I unfortunately can't film like the entire process because I just don't have the storage for it. I filmed a lot of it for you guys. The bonding lasted about 5 hours before I have just decided to end it and never try again. So the reason I ended it was because, first of all, as I told you guys earlier, Keisho got a little cut on her lip, and I have already done like a little exam on her. It was just a little tiny like scratch on her lip that bled. I cleaned it all up for her. Everything's fine. She's eating fine. She's doing fine. After I cleaned her all up, I put her back in the pen because, you know, a lot of people say online that you should just let it keep going unless there's like aggressive fights and tornadoing and stuff like that. So I put her back in there, and honestly, Keisho did not move much after I put her back in there. She was so traumatized and scared from being bit that she did not move once again. So that was my first sign right there. I was like, this girl is terrified of these new pigs. So Keisho didn't move, and then it got to the point where Spice started biting Salem, the baby, the little orange girl, just constantly. Salem showed no signs of aggression this entire bonding process. Salem has just been walking around, eating hay, eating food. Salem did not do any rumble strutting, chattering, literally anything. And Spice would just walk up to Salem and bite her in the face, or bite her in the butt, or chase her, attack her for no reason. Like, Salem was doing nothing. Then Spice started fighting Keisho, even though Keisho was terrified and hiding in the corner. So she started fighting 2 of the babies that were showing no aggression, and then she started bullying Kevin. So at first, Kevin was being such a good pig. Like, he was not starting any of the fights. He did not initiate any of the fights with any of them. All of them were getting along except for Spice. And I knew that would be the issue. I don't know why she is such an aggressive pig. It's very frustrating because all of the other pigs were getting along. Like, Pumpkin was literally grooming the babies. Pumpkin and Kevin were eating together. There was no aggression other than from Spice. And since Spice was riling everybody up and fighting everybody, then everybody started fighting each other. Her and Kevin started getting into like little tiffs where they jump up in the air at each other. No tornadoes, but they were jumping at each other, biting each other's butts, chasing each other. And it was just Spice and Kevin that kept doing it like they were doing in the past. I let it keep going though, because everybody says that you're supposed to let it keep going until there's like constant tornadoing, hair pulling, and blood being drawn. So I just let it keep going. And then about an hour and a half ago, they launched up at each other, and I didn't get it on camera. I'm sorry. But they launched up at each other, did a pretty big tornado, and then when Spice landed, she landed straight onto her back. And when guinea pigs land on their back, they have a really hard time shooting their bodies back up and running away because they have really bad backs. And it was really scary how hard she hit the floor, because when they tornadoed really high into the air, and then they fell onto the floor. So as soon as Spice fell to the floor, I interrupted the fight immediately because I didn't want Kevin to jump on top of her as she wasn't able to get back up. She was stuck on her back and she was like flailing. It was really intense. I split them up, and when I picked Spice up, she had a gash in her face, and Austin was nice enough to take a screenshot while we were FaceTiming so you guys can see what it looked like. I wish you could see it better in person because it was just like a crappy FaceTime camera, but you could open up and there was a pretty big gash in her face. And she was like extremely anxious. She was like twitching a little bit, and I just decided at that point, I was like, I'm not gonna keep doing this because 2 of the pigs have cuts on their face. Kevin has a little cut on his face too, like a little scratch. So 3 out of the 5 pigs have scratches and blood on their face, and I just don't think that's worth it, and I don't think it's worth putting them through that stress just to have a herd. At least I tried. It was a lot. It's really stressful. I feel horrible. I literally started crying when I was like cleaning Spice's face. I did not get it on film because I just wanted to clean her up as fast as possible. But as soon as I saw her face, I took her into the bathroom. I cleaned the little gash out with saline solution, hydrogen peroxide, and then I put some antibiotic ointment on the cut, and I will keep using that ointment until it is healed. It's not too deep where it warrants any type of stitches or anything like that, but I am going to keep an eye on it, and if she gets worse, then I will take her to the vet. But it doesn't seem to be too deep or too horrible, but it was definitely a lot deeper than any other cut any of my guinea pigs have ever gone through. So I don't ever want that to get worse or anything worse to happen. So I figured at that point, it's just time to stop that bonding. I am not going to force them to get along when Spice literally hates everybody but Pumpkin. It seems like Pumpkin is the only one she gets along with. And if she's even trying to fight babies who are not even fighting her, then I just don't think it's going to work because the babies were so submissive. That bonding's not happening, but I got some of it on footage for you guys so you could kind of get an idea of what a failed bonding looks like with a group of females and a male. Because I feel like there's not tons of videos on YouTube of like a male with female bondings. Female pigs can be aggressive just like male pigs can. It's sad, it really sucks, but they're all doing fine. They're all eating their hay, running around. They were riled up for a little bit and Kevin started like chattering and rumbling at them because I think he was just so riled up from fighting with Spice, but they seem to be back to their normal selves. And yeah, so just because this video was pretty short, I actually am going to make this kind of like a little vlog. So now I am about to go and transform their cage with the new kind of like cage I bought. So if you guys don't know, the Guinea Pig Cages store has these like really nice guinea pig cages with pre-cut coroplast. And I went ahead and I bought some coroplast because I really like how high their coroplast is. I like the way it looks and I hate cutting coroplast at home. So I bought some coroplast sheets and a little kitchen area from the Guinea Pig Cages store. And while they are in here in this big pen, I am going to go do a little upgrade and clean their cage. So I figured I would take you guys along with me for this little like guinea pig vlog. So let's go ahead and head to the pet room. I'll show you what Spice looks like and let you know how she's doing, and we will build the new cage. It's literally such a mess in here. Like, I am not looking forward to cleaning all of this up later. I have such a pounding headache right now. But we have the 2 piles of hay and all of the girls are just kind of hanging out and they're all doing completely fine. I don't know if Kevin would let you see the little cut on his face, but he's doing completely fine. It was just like a little scratch, pretty much. So are you gonna show them? And then Kijo's little cut as well. I've kind of been forcing her to open her mouth a lot, so I'm not going to force her to do it for the camera right now. But there's no blood, everything's fine. I actually have the paper towels over here with like all of her blood on it, as you can see, because as soon as she started bleeding, I started cleaning it up immediately. And it looked a lot worse than it actually was. As you can see, Kevin's kind of like rumble strutting a little bit, but he's always done that to them. I'm glad to see the babies going back to normal. Kijo's not sitting in one spot, she's actually eating. It's just good to see their like personalities back at it again. So we're good. It was a fail, but everybody is happy and healthy, and there is a shower liner underneath that, so they're not peeing on my rug. All right, I'm sorry if it's a little loud because of the air purifier, but here is my package from the Guinea Pig Cages store. This has some coroplast in it. I'm going to be using the grids that I already have, but using the coroplast from the Guinea Pig Cages store. And slowly over time, I'm going to be upgrading all of their cages, at least the coroplast, to the Guinea Pig Cage store cages, because I really like their coroplast. I like how tall it is, I like how sturdy it is. It's really nice. So I ordered the black kitchen area. I don't know how it goes, but this is a 2x2 like little kitchen area that they have. And then I bought purple in the other color, because black and purple and pink are like my 3 favorite colors. So I believe I got the right sizes enough to fit their 2x8 enclosure. And it also comes with all of the little sticker things to hook the coroplast together. So I got 2 of their 2x3 coroplast sheets with the 12-inch back walls and the 6-inch side. And they also have instructions on how to assemble it. They have how to assemble the kitchen. And then they also have a guinea pig care guide in here. I've actually never ordered from the Guinea Pig Cages store before. This is not sponsored by them either. I literally just bought this with my own money. Now that we got that all figured out, let's go over here and put this up. So as you can see, Spice is over here eating her veggies for the afternoon. She's eating completely fine. She just has a little cut in her face, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on her and keep cleaning the area a couple times a day just to make sure everything is fine. But she's actually had a little cut on her lip before from Kevin, and that healed pretty immediately. So they're both doing completely fine, and so are Kevin and the girls. Here is the cage that Kevin and the girls are normally in. As you can see, there is no chloroplast, and that has become quite an issue because poops have been falling to the floor quite often, as expected. So yeah, we're just going to, I'm gonna go ahead and just like speed this up, me just taking everything out, cleaning the entire cage and putting the new stuff in, and it's just gonna be fun. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, even though we've had a super failed day today, the one positive that came out of it is that I was finally able to set up my guinea pig cage store cage that I got in the mail last weekend. I waited a whole week to set it up. I wanted to see how this bonding would go. So I did have to do kind of some adjustments to my grids. Since the guinea pig cage store cages, their little grids are 14-inch grids, I kind of had some trouble, which I expected, but I didn't want to buy their grids. I just wanted to use the ones I already had to save some money. So my grids are 12-inch grids. So what I did was I just unhooked these ends right here and then attached another one of these grids and made it where it was like the 14 inches, if that makes sense. I'm bad with math, but hopefully visually you can understand what I'm saying. I just kind of expanded it myself with some grids that I already had, and for some reason it makes their cage look so much bigger, even though it's only a couple inches bigger than it was before. But I bought the 2 foot by 2 foot little cozy kitchen critter thing. I don't remember what they call it, but they have like little kitchen areas that you can buy. I bought the biggest one, and I put some aspen in it with some hay and then some hay bags, so they can run around in it if they want, and it's just a lot bigger. Ever since I put Kevin and the girls back in here, they have been popcorning non-stop, so I'm glad that they all seem happy, even though they did have a pretty stressful day. And I put 2 of the water bottles over the aspen just to help with absorbency and not having to use as many pee pads. And honestly, very obsessed with this. On the website, the purple of this cage was more of a magenta color, so I am a bit disappointed with how dark this purple is, but it's not too big of a deal. Purple and black is like my 2 favorite color scheme together, so I am probably just going to stick with getting purple for all of the cages, or maybe some pink, purple and pink, maybe some blue. I don't know, I kind of want to do like a rainbow effect in here. So maybe for this cage I'll get blue, then maybe like a green, and I don't know. We may do some type of like rainbow moment in here, but I am a fan of this coroplast. It was super easy to put together, and it was fairly cheap for how nice quality this coroplast is, in my opinion. So there they are. Pumpkin and Spice are sleeping very intensely in their litter box right now. I think they are both very stressed out from today. Spice has been eating her veggies and she's doing completely fine. I checked on the cut, everything looks good. Pumpkin is literally laying in the corner like dead asleep right now. They seem to be the most stressed out of everybody from this bonding today. It seems like Kevin and the girls bounced back pretty quickly from it. I think it just really stressed Pumpkin and Spice out. So I'm glad that I decided to break up the bonding session. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but things happen and they all seem to be pretty happy. Since it's like pretty dark in here right now, since it's nighttime, I've been doing this for like 9 hours now. I am going to film a little bit of them in the morning when the sunlight's coming through the windows, just so you can see the true color of the cage a little bit bigger, and then I'll go ahead and end this video. So I'll update you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I just woke up, as you can tell, and I am just gonna show you what the cage looks like during the daytime, since it's such a beautiful sunny day out here. So here is what it looks like during the daytime. The purple of the background kind of does make it look a little bit darker than usual. Zero's like Zero's digging over there, so I apologize for the noises, but yeah, I was expecting the purple to be a lot lighter. I'll show you what it looked like on the website, but it's okay. I think next time I'll just get a different color, but I still really like it. I really love the kitchen area. It has been so amazing. As you can see, it's been like this for one night and they're just pooping all in it, and I can easily just spot clean by like just scooping up that area, putting some new aspen down. It's just a really great way to keep the area cleaner longer. And I have puppy pads underneath, and if they seem like they're chewing the puppy pads, I'll take them out, but the puppy pads really help at the very bottom as well. Here's Mr. Kevin. Here's Kijo. She's doing good, as you can see. She's eating and acting normal. And then Miss Salem just ran into this little bed here, but I am just truly really loving the coroplast from the Guinea Pig Cages store, so I'll put their website down below if you guys are interested in them. Miss Spice is over here eating. I just finished cleaning her little cut on her face from yesterday, and as you can see, she's doing completely fine. Let's see if I can get her face. Yeah, you can kind of see the little cut on her face right there. Everything looks good. It's already like closed up and getting all scabby, so that's a really good sign. And she's kind of grooming it herself, as you can see. So she's doing really good, and I'm glad everybody is happy again. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video might have been a bit stressful, but that is the life of trying that is the life of trying to I'm sorry, she keeps like digging every time I talk. That is the life of owning guinea pigs and trying to do bondings. There is times where a group of females with a male do not work, and this is the type of situation you can see. I would say it's pretty rare, because like in the wild, normally a bunch of females live with a male, and a lot of times if you want a successful herd bonding, you would do one male with a group of females. But I unfortunately did not get lucky, and that is not working out for me because I do have a very aggressive female. And that can be the case because if the aggressive female does not want to back down to the male, then usually the bonding's not going to work. So that happened to me, but that's fine. There's going to be in 2 separate cages still beside each other, but they're all happy and healthy, and that's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have my Patreon down below if you guys would like to support me on Patreon. I posted pictures and updates and everything like that on Patreon, so you guys could stay up to date real time. So I do have like exclusive content and early access videos and pictures on there. I also have my Instagram down below where I keep you guys updated on future content, and I do go live on Instagram a couple times a week. So I'll have that down below, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.